Well, I'm here in Thornhill, Tennessee at the Clinch Mountain Lookout Restaurant. And we're in here to check out their famous vinegar pie. Now, the producers have already set it up for me to go in here and meet with Heather. She's going to show us the original recipe for the vinegar pie that's been served in this restaurant for more than 70 years. So, let's go in and take a look. Heather, how are you, darling?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm Chef Garrett. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Now, the producers have got you all set up, and you're going to show me this famous vinegar pie.
We are. I am.
We are. I am. Very good. I don't know what vinegar pie is. I actually never heard of it up until the time they let me know we were filming this segment. Okay. I have to tell you, if it was me, the first thing I'd do is rename it. But there you go. I'm sure it's delicious, and I'll let you know if it isn't. So okay. I want you to show me exactly what it is that you do.
Okay. Well, we're going to take a dozen eggs.
All right, a dozen eggs into the pot.
Dozen eggs into the pot.
Well, did the recipe come with the restaurant?
Yes.
It did?
It did.
So it's been handed down. So every owner of the restaurant, when they buy the place, they get that along with the deeds. Is that it?
That's right. It's like patent.
Yeah, I see. I see. Very good. So, and your mom bought the place 13 years ago. Mm-hmm. And it's been thriving ever since. And she handed the recipe down to you then?
I took over.
Yeah, I see. I see.
No, Mama doesn't make the pies. I make the pies.
Heather does all the baking here at the restaurant. She seems to have a really good touch for it, too.
We got 12 eggs.
Beautiful.
I'm going to whip them up
now.
now.
All right, so we whip up our eggs.
We are.
Uh-huh.
5 cups of sugar.
Up until this point, we're at a standard custard recipe.
We are. Got to make sure that the sugar's very well beaten into it.
Getting as much of that sugar dissolved into the eggs as you can, of course.
So we're going to put 4 cups of...
And that's going to help, too.
4 cups of water in. I'm going to let that sit. I'm going to mix in 9 tablespoons of cornstarch. All right,
so we're moving the cornstarch into the liquid because it always has a tendency to want to sit on the bottom and kind of seize up. All right, and now that's a nice homogeneous mass.
Right.
Nice and smooth.
I'm going to pour it in here.
Right on in there.
Okay. I'm going to turn my water on in my pot here. So we're going to put in 5 teaspoons of lemon juice. We're going to add a little color. Then we put in 1.5 cups of vinegar. Woohoo!
And that's what puts the cut, that lovely taste in the back of your mouth, so that it's not all sweet, sweet, sweet.
People that we get that come in to try this pie, they always kind of wrinkle their nose.
Yes.
And so...
Because it has an odd name, let's face it.
Right. Once they get to the second bite, if they make it to the second bite, they generally like it. We got people all over the place that come for this. It's pretty big, famous here. Okay, this is going to cook somewhere between 30 minutes to an hour.
We have a pie shell that we've already pre-browned.
Yes, this is our pie shell.
Right.
And once this is done, then we're going to pour it in there.
Then it's cool.
And then we'll cool it, and then it'll be ready to cut.
Okay, so we're going to let this cook. Comes on back, rolling in my sweet baby's arms.
Not quite there yet, but it's starting to thicken. It's not ready yet.
Because I'm rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Hey, rolling in my sweet baby's arms. I'm gonna lay around the shed till the midnight comes on back. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms.
It's not ready yet.
Rolling in my sweet baby's arms.
You get 4 pies out of this.
I'm rolling in my sweet, sweet baby's arms. I wanna lay around the shed till the milk car comes on back. rolling in my sweet baby's arms.
There we go. Comes out.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, Heather. I would like to get a fork. I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Let's see the finish.
There we go.
Very nice. Very nice. Set up beautifully. I'm ready.
All right.
Vinegar pie.
Yes, there you go.
Well, the first thing you notice, it's like lemon meringue, but it's different. It's delicious.
Consistency is good too.
It's my favorite part of the shop. I get to eat the good stuff. This is really good. It's not sour. I'd still change the name. Really good. Really good. So, vinegar pie and mead, two things I was dreading trying, both turned out to be absolutely terrific. So you know what? This little 90 miles was very nice indeed.